Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is adding some home security preps to keep our homes and our families safe. If you've ever had your home broken into, you know the feeling of the sadness, the anxiety, the anger, and being violated. And when we talk about home security, it seems as though many people are just concerned with stockpiling weapons and ammunition. But the reality, though, is that it takes a layered approach to address the issue of home protection and defense adequately. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you some clips of what I have done and what I have found, okay? So what effective home security just is not doing it? Well, any real and effective security is not just accomplished by buying a big dog, putting bars on your windows, posting a "this house is protected by a Remington" sign on the front door, planting thorny bushes underneath each window, and paying for a very expensive security system. Now, is having a security system a good thing? Sure, but just don't allow yourself to be spending an insane amount of money, okay? Your home security plan might include some of these things, like a gun, which is definitely a good idea, but not having a sign out there saying, guess what? Okay. Other steps. Bear in mind, okay, that we're not just talking about security and defense in a grid down, okay? No rule of law or situation. This stuff applies to our day-to-day lives. There are different ways to look at and approach the home security puzzle, but I like to boil it down to 3 basic layers: deter, delay, defund. Defend. That too. So the first layer is to deter. Deterring an attack means convincing possible intruders that they should seek a better target elsewhere. Human beings generally make decisions based on risk versus reward anyway. So the higher the perceived reward, the more risk they will take to obtain it. And of course, the flip side to that is also true. The lower the perceived reward, the less they are willing to do to get it. Right, Stormy? And I got to protect this guy. Yeah. So this item that I'm going to show you that I have purchased is for deterring, okay? It's a driveway, or what I use it for is a walkway alarm. You will be notified that someone is about to approach your front door, and you could be ready for them, and they won't even know it, okay? It is called the Emacross Wi-Fi solar driveway alarm. You can find it on Amazon. It's $40 and it is balls to the wall when I tell you, okay? You get a quick start guide and it has you up and ready, boom, minutes. You can expand up to 4 different sensors that are solar, so it's awesome. And you have unlimited receivers for complete coverage of your entire perimeter, all right? Now, a wireless driveway alarm detects movement of humans, cars, and animals. There are 4 fun, unique chimes to get from. You could either have like ding dong, or you can have like a melody playing, or whatever the case may be. You can match the different chimes with different sensors around your property to differentiate which wireless motion is being detected and where. So if you have one at your driveway, then you have one up in the tree at the corner of your property, then you have do you see what I mean? You're gonna know before they know, and that's the point of deterring. So the system has been real world tested in settings with trees and buildings and walls and cars. It easily achieves 1,500 feet wireless range in most conditions. It has been tested through thick forestry, hailstorms, gusty winds, heavy winds, rains, scorching heat, and even snow. So it's solar powered, so there's no need for batteries. The sensor is powered by a battery, which will be charged by the solar power. So no need to replace no batteries, okay? That's one thing off of our checklist that we don't have to worry about. If you don't have a driveway, okay, or even if you don't want to put it in the driveway, put it on your walkway that leads up to your front door. This way you're going to be alerted before someone even comes up to your door and rings your doorbell. That's what I did. And sure enough, I get alerts every time I get a delivery. The kids come home. My grandchildren are coming home from school, okay? So keep things out of sight. From the standpoint of securing a home, I love you too. I love you. I love you. Much of the deterrence involves keeping things on the low key, on the down low, and hidden from view. For example, you finally saved the money to get that darn TV that you deserve to have, right? Or even you just bought all those preps, and with everything that's going on, stormy your religion, you know that it's a possibility that someone's going to want to take those preps, girl, okay? So after bringing it home, you're setting up your new TV or you're putting your preps away. Don't just toss that box out, please, okay? Don't put it in no trash bins, because you know that there's people that go into those trash bins, right? Doing so tells everybody, I just got a 50-inch. Don't do it, okay? Instead, cut the box up, put the pieces in your recycle bin, or do what we do, reuse the cardboard for projects around the house. Just saying, okay? They're great things that keep the weeds down in the garden anyway. So the basic idea with deter layering is to limit the perceived award, so ne'er-do-wells will go elsewhere, okay? If you have to leave a key outside, right, do not put it in the obvious spot, please, like underneath the rock that's by your front door or underneath the flower pot, you know what I'm saying? At least make the thief work for it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Close your garage door. When it is not required to be open, keep it shut. You may want to share with everyone on social media what fun you're having on vacation. But guess what? Guess who else is watching? Yeah, the creepazoids, the burglars, okay? The thieving. I'll be nice. Don't announce that your home is going to be unoccupied, okay? Next, install motion detective lights. I have these on every corner of my property, okay? I have them on my house. I have them on the trees. I have them everywhere, okay? They have the potential to spook a would-be creepazoid, all right? Just make sure that they're aimed to light up the burglar's face rather than the neighbor's house. The jury is out on the effectiveness of their own, but when used in conjunction with other measures, they're going to be a mother. It could be useful. Now let's talk about adopting a dog or getting a stormy bug. Yes. Getting a dog is another form of home protection. I've got 4. You guys know this, okay? It makes your property look less attractive. I will say that. Burglars are less likely to hit a home with a loud yappy dog. Okay? Even better when they have these deep throaty growls like my Penelope. Okay? So now let's talk about your security system. Your security system is a good thing to have. I go through a company called FrontPoint. That's who my security system is through. But when selecting a security system, consider these things. What kind of system are you most comfortable with? How much can you spend? Because you know that equipment is pretty pricey. Okay, but FrontPoint, I will say, their equipment is not pricey at all. All right. What's the cost of installation with FrontPoint? I installed everything because it's that simple. All right. Is there a warranty? And what is the risk of being disabled, hacked, or otherwise compromised? Okay. Now let's talk about the second layer of security. It's called delay. The next goal is protecting your home to delay intruders. The objective is to give yourself as much time as possible to react to that threat. So that's why this driveway alarm or walkway alarm is perfect, because you will now have those precious moments to go and get your GAT, okay? And make sure I hope they prayed before they came in through that door, okay? The security is for your protection, not just mine. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to be aware that this guy or this girl or humanoid is going to be slowed down. That's the thing. Slow them down. This delay layer, things like alarms, cameras, as well as keeping entry points secure through the use of locks, deadbolts, chains. You know what I'm saying? One very easy thing that you can do right now is to strengthen your outer door. Most doors are installed with these little screws like this. You want screws that are like this, okay? Replace the hinge screws with longer, stronger screws. You don't want to install an expensive deadbolt only to have the door frame fail the first time they kick it in. You know what I mean? Go to the hardware store, pick up a handful of screws, 2.5 by 3 inches long. Open your door, one at a time, remove the screws, put the new ones in. You're good, okay? And if you don't have a deadbolt on your exterior door, consider buying and installing one. They're very easy to install. I've done it, okay? Now the final layer of defense of home protection is one that entirely too many people think they should start with, which is defense. No. Deter, delay, then defend. Taking physical action against an intruder is your last option. Simply put, it means other security layers have failed you. So defense involves weapons, firearms, pepper spray, stun guns, even improvised things like baseball bats or wasp spray. In a pinch, pretty much anything can be used as a projectile weapon, including cans of soup or a book. It really boils down to what you are comfortable using to defend yourself and your family. So, tackling the problems of home security properly requires the layered approach. Investing all of your time and your energy into only one of them, it leaves you too far exposed to danger. Common sense goes a long way. So, the link is in the description box below. I implore you to get the first line of defense, which is deterrent. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like at my house on the outside and the inside. And you also get this really awesome app right here. Okay, it's called HostSmart. And when you open it up, it'll go right to your receiver, okay, which is I have on the wall. You can go to devices, scenes, settings, right? And I will show you or let you listen to what the alarms sound like. So this is what my alarm sounds like. Okay. And what's awesome about this is that you can choose the alarms, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can, because you can also get a barking dog. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 different alarms or sounds that you can play for when someone trips that sensor, if you will, okay? So this is what my house looks like on the inside and the outside. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.